Hey, everybody, welcome to Three Fat Truckers. We're your hosts. I'm Bill. Joining me, as always, are my two fantastic co-hosts, Dave and Steve. How's it going, guys?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Happy, happy, happy.
Yeah,
Yeah, good day. Enjoy the show, everyone.
yeah, episode 37. Recorded on Saturday, July 15th, 2023. Release date, July 16th. So, what do we got? I guess we should start off with the upcoming. It's less than a week away at this point. Um, the 2023 Crossroads of America Trucking Show. That is July 21st, 22nd at the Fort Wayne War Memorial Coliseum.
War Memorial.
War
Fort Wayne,
Memorial
Indiana.
Coliseum, yeah, Fort Wayne, Indiana. If you need directions, get a
Call
hold of
Bill.
us. You know what? Just we'll meet you somewhere and give
We'll,
and
we'll, we'll
you
guide
just
you right in.
we'll
Follow
guide
us
you
right
right
in.
in. We'll
Yeah.
Turn by the big oak. Oh, wait, that's down here.
Yeah. Turn by the tire with the line crossed, marked
hey there.
1982.
Take a
Oh,
left
that's
at
been
the Zoli's
for
and a right
years.
by McDonald's.
Yes.
No, you can meet. I'm not bullshitting. We can meet at the truck stop. You can follow us there.
Hell, we even let you buy us breakfast.
Yeah,
Get us a convoy.
get us a
That's
convoy
right.
going across
Right
there.
down
Convoy to
Coliseum
the truck
Boulevard.
shot. Yes, sir.
But
Love it.
no, true talk though. Be there. We'd love to see you and love to talk to you. Might even have you on camera if you'd be so inclined.
Yeah. Come visit us. We're going to be out there looking at the trucks, doing our show, talking to our one fan, and maybe even some other people we can try to get to know.
That one
So,
fan's our stalker, so okay.
I know it, but we can't get rid of them. Come on.
That's
Uh,
I wouldn't. I
So,
wouldn't. Wouldn't
have
if I
you,
could.
He's the only one that writes in the bill on the show notes.
I
Come on,
know it,
man.
man.
how'd you boys do this week with the heat? Check a local listings.
What heat?
Yeah,
Air
it
conditioning
was-
working good on the trucks?
Yeah, air conditioner's working fine. Truck
is
don't work
now.
so good. But
Shane hook you up, did he?
Yeah, Shane is an air conditioning wizard. We got this guy working in our shop that just I
he
don't
builds
mind.
meat lockers.
By golly, he does. You can hang a side of beef in my bunk. By God.
He came out to my truck after he worked on mine like out in the 3-4 days later, and I had the meat thermometer down in there. I said, "Man, it's only 50 degrees. I need at least 42." He's like, "What?"
It was so. He had it down. He had it so cold because he replaced a good portion of my lines that come out of the condenser and everything, and I got two vents that are like aiming right at the 10 and 2 position on the steering wheel, and I was holding that wheel for about 15 minutes just like that, and I went to let go, and my fingers were kind of cramped up.
Yeah, like you drive 10 and 2. You are a
This
6
is my
o'clock with one
story. You
arm
let
out
me
of the-
stick.
He's gonna tell it. He's gonna spin it,
I'm,
spin that yarn
I'm
however he
gonna-
wants, Dave.
You let me tell this doggone story. Gee
Oh,
whiz.
Uh,
I
I
love
got
it
to
too.
go, I got
By
to
the
go to
way,
Tex-
go ahead.
I got to go to
Go
Texas.
ahead.
Went by Soul Man's.
did you get in there to Soul
Didn't
Man's?
get anything, but went
Oh,
by.
that's
You
a
know what
sin. It's a
You know
sin.
what he hauled to Texas was bullets.
Yeah.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, shelf casings, brass shell casings.
Oh,
We have a new
wow.
account, so Bill's
It
going to
will-
shoot his eye out.
It was kind of an ordeal because the place that it went to, it was some kind of experiment where they were going to try to grind it up into granulator, but they were unspent 50 cal rounds that had the what do you call the
Blasting pad.
the blasting
Caps.
cap. Uh,
And you know, Steve, there's nothing better in the world to see than a 25-year-old, whatever, come out of the office and yelling at him that he don't belong at the right spot, don't know where he's going.
She came
he's
out
an
guns
idiot,
blazing.
idiot
This-
truck driver.
She
Oh
was-
my gosh, Bill.
she was
Are-
all right
you
to
a
look
Swift
at.
driver for a few minutes?
But I felt stupid because she brings the paperwork out, right? And she's like, "This don't go here. I don't want this fucking shit here." I'm like, "Whoa, whoa!
Oh,
How do
hey,
you know I don't
PG,
go to-
PG.
How do you know I don't go to church?" You know,
She lighting him up.
I mean, come on, hey. And so she comes out and she shows me, and right there on the paperwork, shipped to Des Plaines, Iowa. Oh shit! Right away in my mind, I'm going through
Was
like,
it
all
a
right,
blind
well,
shipment?
I'm gonna have to. Yeah,
Did it,
well, it was not really blind. It was just like that's where
it
their
was a Brett
headquarters was.
dispatch.
Yeah, it was absolutely
Someplace
a
bought
Brett.
it, and that's the
No, it
name,
was a
and now
Brett
they sold it to somebody
dispatch.
else.
Yes.
No, I mean it was not a mistake. It was written up the way it was for a reason, and then they they knew what was going on. The people, in Iowa knew what was going on. They did not tell the people in Texas what was going on, and so I
And
think she
man,
felt dumb after that because she gave me all kinds. I mean, she read me the right. She wasn't rude.
Did it make you feel like he was a kid again?
No, it
Made
was
you feel young?
that modern young women talking down to men kind of thing.
Oh,
yeah,
like you have at
she's
your house, you mean?
yeah.
Yeah, well, my
Your wife
wife
is
gets away
younger
with
than
that
you.
because she climbs on tops of me, and makes me happy. Uh,
That's your typical 20-something-year-old women's lib telling that old man, you don't know what
you
life's all
tell us all
about.
that women's lib, Dave.
Bill, that's when I see these young girls and I look at them and they're all smiley and I look at them and I'll get right up in their face and like, what are you doing? I'm like, honey, you still got that sparkle in your eye. You haven't been beaten down by life yet.
And
I
if
said,
they're
get back
pretty
with me
enough,
in 20
chances
years,
are, yeah.
25 years, 3 kids, a dog, and no husband, and
Yeah.
everybody's fault.
So,
But there's
Bill did. So, Bill got what he asked for. He loves for people to write the show. We will ask for ideas and comments and all that stuff, and we weren't getting a whole lot of nothing. And now I found one here, and I sent it to him, and he's gone.
Well, that's okay. He's
You
playing.
there, Bill? Okay,
Quit touching the knobs.
you disappeared.
He knows.
You still got
Ah,
volume?
Hmm?
There you go.
yeah, he's.
Did you get to read the email then?
Hello.
Hello, can you hear us?
Oh God,
What'd you do, Bill?
nothing. I'm messing with you. Go ahead.
Did you read that email then?
I
got-
I got it in front of me. No, I don't.
So do I.
That's a lie.
We got an email from a gentleman named Ted from up north there. He's
He's all over our Facebook
calls
page too.
himself a Canuck. He's from Canada.
The Canuck.
Yep.
Hello
He-
from the Canuck.
He
I
So
get
that's,
it.
uh,
The
that's what
He
he
Canuck.
He posted some good stuff on our page on Facebook.
Oh yeah, he's been putting some good
Yeah,
little pictures
like
and stuff.
like
up
the
there.
no trucks with the cannon
Yeah.
sitting there. I love it.
Oh, yeah, that was funny too. Yeah. Yeah, he finds some good ones there.
Oh yeah.
But
Some people
go
can't
ahead,
take a
Bill.
joke.
Well, you want me to read it? Okay.
Oh, I will if you want me to. I don't care.
How about I read one and then you can read the next one?
Oh, there's two.
No, but
I
he's
don't
hoping.
Why?
Don't get your hopes up, Bill. I think there's only one because I already
Oh
perused these.
crap! All right. Well, then you're reading the news.
Oh no, that I typed up some of that, so you're reading.
Is that how that works?
I'll just read this one then.
No, go ahead. See how I did that?
Oh, it says hello from the Canuck. It says, dear Bill, Dave, and Steve, playing catch up to you guys as I just found this show a few weeks ago. Well, I'm glad he found us.
For real.
As
Welcome.
the handle suggests, I'm a Canadian, and until I found my local job, I ran out of the Bradford, Ontario. It's a little different as we must return to Canada with our pickup, no interstating. I was brand new to the industry. I had some family who drove as second careers and a good friend whom I called Uncle Cecil. We all had an Uncle Cecil, didn't we?
Yeah.
Who moved bed bugs around for Atlas Van Lines in a K100 cab over. But I got to learn from a bunch of old guys who took some time to answer all the questions I could ask. Got to hear lots of stories, but I learned how to run a logbook, which, while somewhat irrelevant in this day and age, I feel if you do everything you can a little typo, in the time you have available, you're doing good. But I also find that the older school trained guys always get further down the road in the same amount of time. I'm still back around the lead up to American Truck Show, and I love the progression. You guys are putting in the work, and this is one of the things I love about trucking is the stories from the road. we get to see lots of different interesting things and how we share those with people around the Big U table at our place on I-80 in the
Ah,
bar at Arlene's. Right? I told you, Bill.
that was my place back in
I
the day,
Yeah.
know,
dude.
I
You
know.
guys have mentioned a bunch of places I frequented in my travels, as well as I feel like you'd appreciate the fritters and such at the Pine Cone in Wisconsin. They have two spots, but I think the one is at exit 151. Don't quote me though, as I just almost always autopilot off there. You guys have places you get your donuts too. It
Yep.
says I ran mostly dry van then, but now I deliver house building materials, lumber, and engineer parts out of a town about an hour north of Toronto. So I get to run oversized house trusses in that mess of fun. We are permitted without escort for 12 and a half wide and 89-foot long.
That's right up your alley.
Our big trombone dump trailers have 70-foot span trusses on regularly. I miss the open road a bit, but it's pretty crazy out there. And this gig, I'm home all the time, and hey, I can always do something else. Keep up the great work. Keep learning and growing the craft. Bill, stay strong, brother. I think it's
Luddites.
oddities.
Luddites.
Luddites outnumber us, but they can be successful in the end. Keep on trucking, boys. You're on the right road. The Canuck. So you
Well,
asked for all that from people, and we finally got some gentlemen who took the
You
time
got
to
it all.
send us on. Yeah.
this says at the bottom, sent from my iPhone. Please
Please
excuse, any
any
typo.
typos. Yeah.
And I gotta give props where they're due for real, because anytime I've ever had to type more than 3 words on a stupid phone or even a tablet,
It wants
I
to
just feel like
autocorrect you and
beating
everything
the
else.
hell out of somebody.
Yes. Yep. Oh,
Well,
that was
yeah, we
that one
appreciate
there.
that.
Hold on. That was I guess there is two, Bill, because the other one was.
By the way, he just liked one of our posts on Facebook.
What, just now?
That was.
Yeah, he can't hear us because we haven't
'cause
released
we're-
his show yet.
Oh,
but
yeah,
he
that's
just liked.
right.
Well, okay. Well, now that was the second email, Bill. I'm sorry, I didn't look
Oh,
at the
did you get
dates
them
on
out of
it.
order there?
Yeah, the first one he sent us. That's a long one too, but
Yeah, don't
You
go
want me
through
to
the
get
whole.
it?
but well, let me see. Highlight a few things. It says I finally got caught up with you guys as I listen while I'm working to various podcasts. I wrote before stories. Our parts before the sidetracks into the unknown are just as fun. Yeah, I'll let you read through this and highlight stuff. It says he's got a couple things. I'll read this one. Love the real or Steve. If I could suggest that Steve reads 2 stories and then decide which one is real. Careful, Florida's going to get you.
You know, we really enjoyed that segment too, and we
I
just,
know we'll get
We'll
back
bring
to
it back.
It
Yeah,
just takes more time.
Yeah.
It says on here, sharing knowledge is what it's about to make the future better and such. I'd love to have some of that food knowledge shared. Yes, lots of us smoking and dry aged meats, various barbecue, best holes in the wall places to stop and get food, etc. And that's when he mentions the pines in Wisconsin for the apple or blueberry fritters,
hmm
and perhaps the chance to feature a place like Arlene's in Michigan. Great spot. Made sure to stop there all the time when I ran.
By the
ran
way,
over the road.
where's Arlene's at?
Right there outside Battle Creek, off of 94, exit 92 or 1. I think.
Oh, yeah.
You go north, right there, and if you don't know it's there, you ain't gonna.
hey
She's
Steve.
got maybe 1 or 2 billboards.
Hey Steve. By the way, Bill hung up on me this week on the phone.
What'd you
And
do?
I all I heard was fried pie, and he
Oh, and
goes,
he's
"Quick,
gone.
I got it gone." And I'm like, "What?"
I think you know where this is going. I was at
For
that
sure.
pilot that's got the street tacos and the fried pies there on 30.
Over
know,
there
right-
right in Arkansas, and then in
No,
Arkansas,
No, it's in
Oh, okay,
it's
okay.
in Texas.
it's in Texas.
It's that exit we get off to run that 78
Yeah, to run up there to
across
Paris.
to Paris, Texas.
Yeah,
Yeah. and the
I'm
fried
talking to him,
pies.
and he just like, "I gotta go, fried pies, click." And I'm
I
like,
gotta
"What?"
go.
Well, that right there is one of my favorite places. I mean, we just can't. When you don't get out on the road we don't get no good food
Well, you
because
just.
Indiana is. I am sorry. They
I'm really
got some checking
disappointed that
up
you
to do.
told me you didn't stop at Soul Man's.
I was in and out of Texas before they even opened.
I have sat there and waited for him to open before.
Yeah, I ain't got it like that.
If I'm there, that many miles away, 900 miles, I'm gonna stop and make sure I get it.
Hey, all I can say is
And then
Mississippi kills everybody
the
in
thing is, though,
convenience store.
when
Yeah,
Soul Man's opens at 11, I will buy 5 meals, throw them all in the cooler, and they don't even make it out of the state usually.
I don't. You know what? I do not mind saying Indiana is dog
We need
shit
to
for
step it
food.
up.
Bland, yeah. We
I
could
mean,
have
you
some
can't
better.
get nothing good. It's all just some thrown
Well,
together microwave
it depends.
crap.
It just depends where. I mean, there's some
No,
small little hole places, but you gotta know where they're at.
Well, all I know is
Pennsylvania's got the sheets for crying out loud. Why can't we?
there's
Oh, you see,
there's a
you're
little
talking.
place just south of Tupelo down there in Mississippi, a
Oh,
little
you've
gas
been doing
station. I
so
get
good, Mike, Dave.
and
What?
what Tupelo?
Mike,
Yeah.
what
Oh,
are
there
you
you
calling
go.
him Mike for?
I don't know. I can't keep
You've
up
been
with
drinking hard
people.
today, I think.
But
No,
I stopped
no.
there and I
So
get
many
the
names.
scrambled eggs and the homemade biscuits those ladies make. Oh my God, it is so good,
You've been talking about
so
that
good.
place for a year now, and
I,
I've not had a chance to stop in there. I think I
it's even a
might,
brand new place. It's
I
not. Yeah,
might
you're
just,
going by there.
yeah, I'm going by there Monday or Tuesday. So
I'll ping it to you so you know right where it's at.
yeah, do that, will you? Because
So,
I will, talk about it.
yep,
So
it's
Talk
as
about
soon
it.
as you come out of town there, it's on the right hand or west side of the road before you get up there to what is that west side is the
you know
last
what? We
town.
gotta get some stickers made that says "Three Fat Truckers Approved" to put on their doors.
I know it.
These places that we really enjoy
And not
stopping
even
at.
ask them, just slap them on the door as you're walking
Yep,
in.
That's what I meant.
Oh,
I did get.
you don't know how many bathrooms have them above the urinals.
Well, I
I'll
can tell
tell
you
you.
one thing. There
I'll tell you what.
probably about 7.
Before we leave the Coliseum, about every bathroom in that place is going to have them above the urinals.
Yeah, but I put them at the beacons, the truck washes on the side of the paper dispenser while they're getting their towels.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So California, I know, has got a couple, and there's a few out there in Arizona, and where else have I stopped and done that? In
Well,
Evansville.
I guess right after the show, I'm going straight from there into Florida.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, so
Fun.
I hope
Right on.
my truck's fixed Wednesday
Yeah.
before I leave.
Well, I'm going to camp, so
Well,
You want me to
gonna-
read the rest
you
of
go-
the
Are you
letter
swimming
then?
or?
no. Let's jump down here and let's talk
Yeah.
a little bit about these show notes real quick. We got a couple big news stories that's happened
Oh
this
yeah,
last week.
we-
Let's
okay.
just. They're not long, so.
No, I suppose not. The first one is U.S. Express filing confirms closing of sale to Night Swift. I did not know Night Swift was a thing, or that they
There's
were.
quite a few that's merged that's sort of been hush hush. Like that one there, you didn't hear a whole lot.
Well, did you hear about it?
Hold on a second.
Seconds up.
So this says this is by somebody. Where'd you get this story from?
This one come. I actually got this one on the one we always do. CDI Life. There you go. That's where I got this.
CDI Life.
CDL Life.
Well, I guess.
Well,
I
it
got
says
an
Freight Waves
emergency here,
News above
boys.
it.
Oh, maybe this one is Freightway News. Yeah, this
I
one's
got some
Freightway
flooding
News.
going on, and some of my stuff's getting washed away here.
Is
I
it?
need to go. I need to take care of. I think.
Well, we'll run
Oh,
down
you
there and
need to
check
get
it out.
away?
We're good. We'll talk. We can carry it. Go look at it.
Yeah. Well, I know what it is. I just got to go down and hook it up to the truck.
Oh, your boat.
No, the trailer for the boat
Oh,
before it's halfway down the.
How
well,
long
go
will that
get it.
take?
It'll take you 5 minutes.
It's always something, dude. Let's keep going.
Keep going. We'll go through these news stories. So.
All right. So U.S. Express filing confirms closing of sale to Night Swift. More than $800 million deal announced in March. Did we get a confirmation on this? Um,
I think Mother Trucker, he had that on his
He's the
show.
one that he's the
Yeah.
one that I found it from
Yeah,
originally.
yeah,
Then
yeah.
I went and
He's
looked
been
at
right
some.
on scene at some
Oh,
of these
he's
places,
all
live
right. Well,
footage and stuff.
it goes on to say the U.S. Express acquisition by Night Swift has been closed. The Night Swift acquisition of truckload carrier U.S. Express has closed, with U.S. Express stock no longer trading and the company filing a delisting document with the Securities and Exchange Commission. Night Swift, which is listed on the New York Stock Exchange as KNX, has made no comment or filing about the closing of the deal, but U.S. Express's notice Monday to the SEC delisting its stock from the New York Stock Exchange says the closing was effective Saturday. Prior
Yeah.
to that filing, services such as Barchart and Yahoo Finance were showing no trading of U.S. Express stock Monday. The section on each company's website devoted to filings with the SEC also showed no activity beyond Thursday's filing by U.S. Express that its investors had overwhelmingly approved the acquisition. That only changed later Monday with U.S. Express's delisting when the more than one or what when the more than $800 million acquisition was announced in March, a second quarter closing was targeted. U.S. Express ended its 5-year tenure as a public company almost exactly with a closing price of 6.14 for its Class A shares. $6.14 for its Class A shares. That is 1 cent less than the price per share that Knight Swift paid for U.S. Express. The total price for the acquisition was
go
$808
ahead.
million.
Can we just pause, give me 20 minutes, and we'll start back up and erase what we're talking about right here? Or not?
Oh, you mean pause the recording and restart? Can
Yeah.
you, Bill?
Just give me 20
Yeah,
minutes,
I
run
can
down there,
pause.
make sure it didn't float.
Well, let's get that second story up there from you, Yeller Freightway. Don't look like they're doing very good either right
Yeah,
now.
that,
Bill.
that that story with U.S. Express is just too weird. And I mean, it starts weird. You look at Night trucks and you look at Swift trucks, and you don't really get an idea that they're one and the same. But anyway,
Well,
moving
Night
on.
Night has different, like as big as they have different
Oh, they're
divisions where it
big.
actually says on it, and each division is not out of the same terminal or state or something.
It's hard
They
to keep
actually
up with this
say,
stuff.
yeah.
Um, all right, so our next article is from the New York Times by Alan Rappaport, reporting from Washington. Dateline June 27th, 2023, facing bankruptcy after a $700 million bailout. 3 years after receiving a pandemic relief loan, the trucking company Yellow has repaid little of the money and is warning that it could soon run out of cash. Uh, a freight truck with the word yellow on it traveling down the highway. Yellow is okay. What am I looking at here?
Yeah, there's, I don't
Oh,
know. There's
that's a
some,
caption for a picture.
right.
Okay, so June 27th, 2023, a beleaguered trucking business that received a $700 million pandemic era loan from the federal government may be forced to file bankruptcy for file for bankruptcy protection this summer amid a dispute with its union, a development that could have American taxpayers stuck with the failed company. The financial woes at the business, Yellow, which previously went by the name YRC Worldwide, have been building for years. The company lost more than $100 million in 2019 and has more than $1.5 billion in outstanding debt, including the government loan. In 2022, YRC, which ships meal kits, protective equipment, and other supplies to military bases, agreed to pay $6.85 million to settle a federal lawsuit that accused it of defrauding the Defense Department. In 2020, the Trump administration, which had ties to the company and its executives, agreed to give the firm a pandemic relief loan in exchange for the federal government assuming a 30% equity stake in the company. 3 years later, Yellow is on the verge of going bankrupt. What a surprise. Since receiving the loan, the company has changed its name, restructured its business, and seen its stock price plummet. As of the end of March, Yellow's outstanding debt was $1.5 billion, including about $730 million that is owed to the federal government. Yellow has paid approximately $66 million in interest on the loan, but it has repaid just $230. Am I reading that right?
Yep, you are.
Reading paid
Is
just
that the $1 a day payment plan? We've all done it at
payment.
Walmart. We got shit in layaway at Kmart. You know what I mean? Remember back in the day,
Back
Hey,
in
if
that
we give them
day.
$1 a week, they can't do nothing about it.
they gotta hold it for us. The funny thing
Oh,
is, both you dipshits are laughing because you've
it's
all
the
did
truth.
the Kmart layaway back in the day.
Oh yeah, you betcha.
Yep,
It's the
yep, yep.
truth.
So,
Oh,
oh,
they've repaid just $230 of the principal owed on the
The
loan,
load.
that won't
which
even buy
comes
3
due
cartons of
next year.
cigarettes, Bill.
No, it would, especially Newports. By God, that would you wouldn't be. You'd have to buy 2 cartons and then use the rest to buy cheeseburgers or something.
Yeah.
Okay,
Huh.
hey,
I'm not a big union guy. I like unions. Unions had a time and a place. I think
they
they get
don't
out of
now.
hand. They
Yep,
get out of hand. But
it makes
I'm
people
with
lazy.
I'm with the union right now. I'd not give them another. I would not give up another dime. You if
Well,
you
let me tell this story. I went and got one of these highfalutin jobs some years back,
union
and
jobs.
yeah, I went
Ooh.
and got a job at. I'm not going to name the company, but it starts with an H and rhymes with Holland,
Did it
and
have orange trucks?
they
He
might
just
have
told
been
you the name,
orange,
Dave.
and they might have been white, but
They used to call him "Hey Shoe, Shoe."
while I was there, a guy told me a story, and he told it to me in a manner which he was bragging about it. And this is demonstrative of why Yellow, which is all part of the same company as Roadway and Holland. I don't care if I get any hate for this, but this is the story they told me.
You
They
know we're gonna
needed
get
their
it now.
yeah, piss on them.
Yeah, yeah,
They needed
yeah.
their lot redone, right? So they had Speedway Ready Mix was in there pouring concrete. And Speedway Ready Mix is very much a non union outfit. The drivers showed up, the Holland drivers showed up, saw those guys were there delivering concrete, got a hold of the union hall. They sent people out, put the kibosh on all that, made them bring what was Erie Haven at the time, IMI now, with another batch of concrete so that they were only getting concrete from union trucks because this is a
Oh
union
yeah,
company,
yeah. I've
and
seen it before on job sites.
which is one thing, but they had already contracted for all that concrete, so that concrete had to be paid for. So it is garbage like that, just
If you quit moving
wasteful
shit on my screen, I'll
just
kick your
wasteful
ass.
decisions like that where these companies are either forced to or the union thinks that it's within their measure to go and force a company to waste money on a level like that. I can't imagine what it costs to completely
You,
reconcrete.
you mean something like one president comes in and starts a pipeline and everybody dumps money in it, and then the next president comes in and shuts it down, and all them companies got to close up again.
What
That
about building a
just
wall and stop?
uh,
I mean, oh wait, never
yeah,
mind, never mind, never mind.
uh, it's ridiculous, Bill. I agree with you.
Well, to be fair, I don't agree with that pipeline or
To
that
be
wall.
fair,
But
Oh, by the way, you did forget something today.
what did I forget today?
Our
It's Saturday.
daily
There's nothing to
poll.
forget. Oh, well, we're not done yet there, Dave.
does it have all of the
I
Oh,
have
no, no.
amended. I
uh,
have amended it. Yes, I have
Go
amended
easy.
it.
There's ones on there. Oh well, you
Oh,
don't
you
see.
did add a couple, I
Yes,
see.
I did. I will make
It
mistakes, but
looks a
by
little
God,
biased at the start of it, but
Yeah, you notice.
well, because
Well,
there's two
that's
kinds of people in this world, Steve. Us and those who
what?
wish they were.
Well, you know what the difference is between a Kenworth and a porcupine, don't you?
All I hear is I wish I
Kenworth
was
has the
driving a
prick on the
Kenworth.
inside.
By the way, guys, what we're doing here is these guys are all riled up, but I wanted to get some traffic to the website. So I told Bill we need to create up a weekly poll. We're going to post it up there
Well,
every week. Could be something
the
serious, could be
problem
something
is
stupid.
it has other. That's what I checked, and I should be able to enter what the other is.
I understand that.
I think I can do
Come
that.
on.
This
But
was this was my first
hey,
go with this.
we're slowly building this,
Yeah.
and the question says, "What kind of truck do you drive?" And I don't believe a lot of people are driving Diamond Rio. Oh, you got rid of them too.
No,
Oh, no,
he's
you
got
did.
Diamond
No,
Rio
it's-
on there.
Yeah,
An auto
there's not a lot
car.
of Diamond Rios out on the
Well,
road
I
today.
didn't think I would get anybody driving a Diamond Rio or
Unless
auto
it's an
car
old
diesel.
timer that's got a collectible
But somebody,
that's going to a truck
what
Right.
it'll
show.
do
you
is
know,
it'll
hey.
get somebody. Oh, I remember that doggone Diamond Rios. Oh, yeah,
Well, hold
daggum
on.
old
There's still
chain-driven
one I
truck.
don't see on there.
Yeah,
Where's
there's.
the GMC.
I know. Well, we.
Oh, okay, white GMC. There it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
Come on, man.
And they had the
Well,
white Volvos too for a while when they.
Yeah,
bought
you
them.
got to add Volvo white GMC. They're kind of.
Yeah.
But
Anyway, jump
But we're
on there,
gonna-
people, and check
Yeah.
which one you're in.
it's just a fun poll. We're gonna put.
And you know
stupid
what?
stuff
Give
up
us
there
give us some ideas for polls to do in
if
the
you
future.
want. Yeah.
We wanna do this every week. We wanna put up because what we plan on doing is having a poll, and then when this poll is over with, we will post the results of that poll, and then the next poll.
And some of them, like doing the trucks here, is simple. The next one, what's your favorite motor? Cat, Detroit, Cummins.
What's your favorite
There.
barbecue?
What transmission do you prefer? You
know,
got 13 speed, 10 speed, 8 speed, 15, 18, 21.
18 speed when I was 20 and 30 automatic. I'm old now.
Here, give me a 21 double over with a side box. That's what I like.
Got an 18 speed with a 2-speed gearbox. Yeah,
That's
I got
right.
36 gears. Yeah.
A main and a direct.
Yeah.
That's okay. I showed Bill the other day
Main,
pictures of
direct,
some of the
and
old,
low.
some of
That's
the
a
old,
3-speed box.
some of the old tandem axles, full screws where they had belts between the spacers instead of the dead axle in the back and belts
That's got to be
between
the worst idea anybody ever came up. They just
Gladios did it.
they were
so it
just
can't be-
chucking shit over the wall in those days when they just see what would stick.
I've got
So-
a joke for you.
So,
Oh boy!
Oh, I've been
So,
waiting.
boys and girls-
I told Dave the other day, I said, don't let me forget, I heard a new one.
Yeah. So, boys and girls, jump on here. Go ahead. We'll do this weekly. You get a chance. Throw on there. See what the poll is. See anything new we throw up there that we're going to be doing or seeing. And don't forget about the big truck show this weekend. We're excited.
We are. Anytime we can.
Not this weekend.
Well, this coming weekend.
No.
This weekend about over. So,
Yeah.
yeah. I've already moved on.
God help me if my truck don't break down somewhere between here and Mississippi.
Shh, don't jinx yourself.
I
Hey,
know,
we're all
right?
going south. I'm going to Mobile. So,
You'll just pick me up on the way back through. We'll get done back at it.
yeah.
know.
By the way, Steve, my truck regened and shut down and left me stranded. So,
Yeah, it don't surprise me.
but I managed to.
The-
Took 2 days, but I got it
It-
home.
You would think by now, even with the brand new trucks, with this DEF, any DEF system, it seems like, even if you regen it religiously, they still plug. They still got to go to the shop. They've still got to get cleaned out, and
Well, mine
all that
was
money
simple.
spent on them every time.
Mine was the sensor in the bottom of the diff tank.
Oh,
And
was
when the sensor went bad, shut the truck down because it says it didn't have any diff. Even
it was
though
full.
and it's full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they put almost too many safeties and sensors on stuff.
Well, they don't want you to drive the truck. And I just heard by 27, the DEF doubles to what you're using now to bring the exhaust fumes down. So the tank's going to be bigger. And I just heard that yesterday, day before. So
Well,
Bill don't have to worry about that. He got
I
one of
was-
them old trucks.
Well, I was looking at some pickups and thinking about getting a diesel, and I don't know. No, I didn't even realize, but I didn't know what year on the pickups they started putting DEF on them.
If you're buying one now, you're getting
Oh
it.
yeah, but I'm saying, was it like 09, 10? I don't remember when they started doing
I don't
it.
remember.
But I'm like, man, there's no way I don't want to have to spend extra for diesel in a pickup and DEF, and then have to try and find it half the time. And so,
Well, I know
yeah.
the farmers really like the DEF because they can take it and put it in their sprayer and spray it in their yards,
the weeds.
and
Urea.
it greens the yards up real good, and it's cheaper than the fertilizer.
Yeah.
So,
Well, hey, I got a joke I heard.
all right, let me hear your joke there.
I met the 74-year-old version of me. I met this gentleman.
I thought you was
and-
getting ready to say 74-year-old
No.
virgin.
and he was telling me jokes as fast as I could tell him, and I knew about every one he told. I mean, I gave him the punchline, and when I told him, he was pretty much knew where I was going with stuff. And he told one, and it made everybody just gasp and laugh. And I'm like, I like that one. I'm gonna retell it. So it's the old little Johnny jokes. Remember those, Bill?
Oh yeah,
And the teacher's in the front of the classroom, and she's going to start in the class and start with the alphabet with letter A and go all the way to Z. And she wants to call on people to have them spell, say a word with that letter. So she starts with A, and little Johnny's got his hand up, and she's like, I'm not calling on him. He's going to say ass or something. She calls on a little girl beside him. She says apple. She's like, very good. She gets the letter B, and Johnny's got his hand up. She's like, I'm not calling on him. He's going to say bitch or something like that. Calls another little boy, and he says ball. Well, she goes through the whole alphabet, and little Johnny's got his hand up the whole time. And she finally gets to the letter W, and Johnny's got his hand up, and she's thinking to herself, man, I can't think of any dirty words that start with W. She goes, Johnny. He goes, womb. She says, womb, that's pretty good. Like your mother's womb? He says, no, like when two elephants are fucking. Womb, 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 womb. I thought that was hilarious.
yeah.
Family friendly.
And
That says the guy that a minute ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you think about that, Bill. Womb, womb, womb.
Yeah, I am. Thank you very much.
As soon as you said elephants, all I could think about was Harvey Korman and Tim Conway, and he was talking about the Siamese elephants where
Yep.
their trunks are hooked together, and
together.
they go snarf. That's what went in my mind immediately. So,
Well, I wouldn't mind having some of that crown right now.
by the way, has
talking
anybody looked at some of the postings on our Facebook page?
No.
Somebody posted here Oklahoma way station. Okay, and
And
it's got a
CRST Malone or just CRST turning through
Yeah.
the median grass because he missed the ramp.
Well, this one says Oklahoma way station. It's like your Google map, and it's got 3 stars, and it says right below it, gay bar 1 mile.
Oh yeah, I seen that one.
You see that? I'm like, what is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me.
Uh-oh. I
See
wouldn't say
how
that.
I rounded
I
it in
wouldn't
there?
Say that out loud, Bill. There,
No, it is what it is. They know they're gay.
okay.
So, look here, folks. It's time for truckers to help truckers. And hopefully this will get out to somebody in time. Our friends over at the LGBTQ plus trucking community are wanting to set up a booth at the Crossroads of America trucking show, and they've come up short on cash, and they're about $1,200 short to get enough money to get set up. And they asked, and I agreed to
Give a shout out.
get a shout out to if anybody is in a position that where they are able to help this organization out. They are some really great people. They do a lot of excellent contribution in the community, and especially in the niche of the community that they represent. If you looked into them, They're really great people. I will link to
Yeah,
their Facebook.
Yep.
Yeah, in the
Probably attention. What, Bobby Coffee?
Bobby Coffee
Or
or Jess Orwin.
yeah, yep.
Um,
But
either way,
remember, folks, with this here is going to come out this Sunday, and the show starts Thursday.
yeah. So if you
So
can
if you can help, don't
get a hold of them
hesitate.
right away.
Get as fast as you can.
Good job,
And
guys. Nailed it.
I
dude. If I'd have forgot about that, I'd have been.
I know you did. That's why
yeah,
we
yeah.
segue into that. By the way, we'll
Well,
segue right into this one. It'll be good.
yeah.
Where it says summertime fairs.
Yeah,
And
I
I'm looking
figured
at a
that's
corn
what
dog.
you're always looking at, a corn dog.
That's right.
That's what we call a trailer park lollipop.
Oh, yeah.
Look at Bill. Yeah, but I was thinking. I told Dave. I said, "Man, it's July, August. That's usually when there's all sorts of fairs. It's summertime. I
Fair
mean,
time.
yep. So
Deep
I
fried heaven.
I put, I don't know how many there is, but I put quite a few fairs on here, the dates and locations for, and it's across the country. It's everywhere: California, Iowa, Michigan, Indiana. I mean, all over. And you can look them up here on our page. I'm sure Bill will post all this in the notes, but I just put on here. It says it's that time of year again, where we have county fairs, 4-H fairs, state fairs, and plenty of small town and big town festivals. They have pig judging or wrestling, whichever you prefer. If you bring your wife, midway rides and games. I said where you can win your girl a stuffed bear or some other trinket they're giving away for a prize.
Yeah, it
Oh,
only costs you $54 to
yeah.
win a $12 bear.
And the best thing about these fairs and festivals are the endless food alleys of anything you want, deep fried or on a stick, and maybe even a cooking contest. Okay. Like Mama's best dessert, a cake, a pie,
Chili.
and just her best dish she makes, a chili contest, some barbecue, steaks, anything else you can come up with. So here's a couple going on the next couple of months around the country, what I got listed here. If you're in the area, check them out and take in some of the local favorites. Drop us a line in the comments or email the show. Let us know what you found to eat at these fairs, because we're all about the food, people.
By the way,
All about the
July
food.
28th to August 20th, the Indiana Department State Fair is coming
State
up.
Fair, yep.
Yeah, I'm sitting there
Uh,
eyeballing that. 'Cause
Please have a safe fair season. If you come across any kind of eating contest, people, buck up, step up, and sit down and belly up. I want to hear about some winners, people. Make us proud, trucker friends. Now grab your bib, your favorite fork or spoon, and dig in, people. We'll see you at the Pepto Heartburn and Miralax trailer. We love you. Have a great time out there, everyone.
you know
You like
what?
you like the Pepto Miralax trailer?
That's
Yeah,
that's
Bill.
just something we ought to do. We need to get us a little trailer and go to these chili contests or hot dog and,
Well, I
and
remember.
set up a trailer with Pepto Bismol and Tums.
Well, even right there when I lived in
This
Indiana,
episode of Three
the
Fat
the
Truckers is
street
brought to you
fair
by
thing they had there, they had a chili
Heartburn.
contest and all that kind of
Rolaids.
stuff.
Yeah.
And at the 4-H fairs, they have all the, you know, but fair food, man. What have you not heard that's been deep fried? I mean, you got
They-
pickles, Twinkies, Oreos, butter.
Cookie,
I
butter.
mean,
Deep fried butter.
I'm serious.
Come
Ice
on,
cream
man.
cone.
No,
I mean,
it is
Oh, it
butter
is.
on a whole stick of
Oh, I
butter.
know.
Butter on a stick, deep fried.
Yep.
And I'm like,
Yep.
can you say heart attack? I mean,
And
it's
God
just-
bless whoever thought that up.
Hey,
Honestly.
man, it's easy to do. You do the good.
oh yeah. But like a couple of these, like it says here, July 19th to the 29th is California Mid-State Fair.
Now, I've been to that one.
Paso
That
Robles,
is a monster
California.
one.
Is it?
Monster.
August 10th, we got the Iowa State Fair in Des Moines. July 21st, we got the North Dakota State Fair in Minot, North Dakota. July 29th, we got Fowlerville, which is Fowlerville, Michigan. I've been to that one. That's a pretty good one.
You know, the one out in California is so big that, they put up the Ferris wheel and the double Ferris wheel. They literally set up a portable roller coaster at this. It's huge. I was amazed.
Yeah, this is what I want to jump on is a portable roller coaster.
That's right, man.
Safety
Remember
first.
Jack and Jill.
You eating a big old thing, a big old basket of fried butter. You want to get
Nope.
on one
I
of those?
remember we
That's
had
when you get a basket of
the
fries
one ride at the fair was called the Gravitron,
where the
and
bottom dropped out.
you would get out, go up and close the fair down, drinking all night, bar to bar to bar, go out and get all the free food as they're closing up, and then get on that thing before they shut her down for the night.
I used to make $50 when the fair closed because we'd help them tear down. They'd pay us $50. We'd stay there all night.
Yeah,
Took the
and then-
demolition derby apart. The cars, the bumper cars. Not
oh,
demolition derby. Yeah.
yeah, I know bumper cars, yeah.
Yep.
And we got here, let's see, July 28th to August 20th, we got the Indiana State Fair in Indianapolis. July 20th, the Delaware State Fair in Harrington, Delaware. July 20th, Porter County Fair, Porter County, which is Valparaiso, Indiana. I've been to that one before. September 15th, the Great Frederick Fair in Frederick, Maryland. And there's another one here, a different date, I think, August 16th at another Iowa State. It must start then. And then there's July 21st to 30th, York Expo Center, York, PA. And there's some more on here. Just check them out. You get time. But if you get time that you get to stop by one and try and partake in the good food or bad food, let us know either way, I guess. So,
By the way, guys, also, if you're checking out fairs and you're trucking and you manage to get out to Iowa, they are having the Walk Hall, world's largest truck stop,
yep.
Iowa
Walk
80
Out
truck
Iowa,
show this
Iowa
weekend,
80.
too.
So, what is your favorite? You can't name a bunch, only one thing. Favorite fair food, Bill? Go.
Funnel cake.
Dave?
I'm more into the, I like the fried teriyaki sticks where they put the meat on the sticks and
The one,
Yeah, I like that too.
the one there in Bluffton at that street fair, they've been having it for the last, I bet, 8 or 9 years. Excuse me. Are the steak tips, mushrooms, and red potato, mashed potatoes, and they put it all together in one thing.
They
And,
charge you about $11 for it. Yep.
oh
I
yeah,
got
it's,
one of
it's
those.
12 or 15.
I was going to
But-
say, yeah,
But
that's
they got the
$20 now.
open grill, and they got the big old roasts out there, and they're flipping them up and over, and then they'll cut a slab off, cut them up in pieces, throw them in the cast iron, and I don't know. I think it's delicious.
Well,
I-
right after Dave sold his trailer, the wife and kids and I went down to that particular fair, and I'm pretty sure we bought barbecue off of whoever bought that trailer off of Dave
Oh, did you?
because it still had that wrap on it.
By the way, there's still nothing better than getting you a big old ear of corn, dipping it right in that butter, and walking around eating that hot ear of corn.
State fair. I made
I'm telling you, I
every time.
love that. Yes.
That was the worst thing as far as the Indiana State Fair. You'd stop down there and get the corn, and then you'd hit that food alley right down through there. Where
Yep.
you had the Cattlemen's Association, the Pork Associate, all the
Yeah.
associations, and you had to get a sandwich from every one.
Well, yeah.
So
I mean, it's just
Yeah.
by the time you
respect.
got done, you spent $65, but you had you had a ribeye sandwich, you had a pork chop sandwich,
And you're
you
coming
had
back
chicken
tomorrow.
And a pork loin sandwich. And then you got to hit the sausage wagon.
Oh,
You
yeah.
got to get the sausage and peppers and
onions
onions.
and green peppers.
Oh, yeah. It's like you
Little
cannot.
marinara sauce
Yes.
on.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
my God. That is.
Load them up. But like
Well,
I said,
it's-
folks, three fat truckers. Food's our favorite topic.
With my barbecue, you guys will laugh at me at this, but we learned a couple tricks to how to draw people in. And I would buy a 10-pound bag of Vidalia onions, chop them all up, just slice them all up, and throw them on the flat top out front.
Just
Throw
the
some
smell.
Just the smell alone will draw people in, even though nothing we're serving has onions on it. But the smell of fried onions on the
Well, I
grill.
sent pictures. I was running the Blackstone quite heavy last week.
Yes, I seen that.
Well, and then I got me one of them tomahawk ribeyes, and I did that up in the cast iron inside, and butter and all the spices and stuff. And I'll tell you what, it was delicious.
You liked it? Did you good?
Yep. It's a little. It takes a while to cook that thick sucker. I mean,
It does. It's something you can't cook fast. You got to
but
do that.
I like them bloody, so it didn't have to cook real long.
Right. I had a good steak last night, so it wasn't too bad. So
Yep. What do you think, Bill?
Well, I don't know. I think that's all we got. We could wrap it up if you want
Oh,
to.
we got where we at?
Well-
We're at about 50 minutes.
Oh, heck.
well, let's
we can
talk about our
food for another
show.
15.
No, well, let's talk about what we got coming up this weekend. We got a casino night Thursday night, or is that Friday night? I don't know. We have the concert Friday night. I forget. I have to go back and look. Let me look here, guys. I don't want to
Okay,
be
right
wrong.
Barbecue's Thursday, casinos Friday.
There you go. Yes,
So
casino
So-
night.
they're doing this. The truck show, when I was reading stuff, it looks like it goes from noon to 3. Or is it all day long and they just have stuff going on noon to 3? I didn't understand some of that.
That's part of what I was getting. It starts officially at noon. I don't know what time at 3:00.
This
if
other
the-
stuff's for the exhibitors, it sounds like,
Right.
as far as the barbecue on Thursday,
That is, but the
casino nights.
that's
for
open
the
for
people-
everybody that
there
I
you
know
go.
of. Yeah.
Well, good.
Yeah, I told them we got a couple gift cards for them. I'm gonna throw some hats. I had to apologize to her because I did not get back with her, but I told her we'd give her a hat, a shirt, and a couple gift cards, and put us in that. We want to be part of it too. We're gonna
Yeah.
help out, and
Yeah, here it
So-
says they got workshops on both Friday and Saturday starting at 8:30 to 1.
yep. So
So
sounds like a good time. We're gonna meet a lot of new people. We'll get
Oh,
some really
just like
good interview.
down at the mats there. I mean,
Yep.
we met.
We'll get Steve outside
Lot
walking
of
around
people.
with Mike and get some interviews, and
Sure.
me and Bill we will what is the word I'm looking for to be politically incorrect? We will be scabbing ourselves out. No, that ain't it.
Roaching?
no,
No.
prostitute.
Pimping.
Whoring.
There you go,
ourselves
whoring ourselves out. There
Well,
we
I
go.
find that offensive.
out. Oh,
I like pimping better.
Maybe that's the word I was looking. Pimping ourselves
Is
out.
that the word?
Hey,
you're
all
looking
we
for?
know, yeah, we're gonna be out there. We're gonna be talking to people. We'll be passing out cards. We got some shirts for everybody and hats to sell, shirts to sell. We got a little merch to give out. We're gonna have bags. Stop by the booth. We are at booth. What booth we at, Bill?
no idea.
Oh, I love catching him with his hands down. Love catching. What about you, Steve? You
I
know?
think it's 200, isn't it?
No, it's 110.
Oh, I was only 90 off.
I was.
No,
I knew
yeah,
it
yeah.
was one something, but I didn't.
I love catching with it because right now Bill is concentrating way too hard on me. It's kind of like the other day when he stopped and I'm talking to him and he goes, "Fried pies, I gotta go," and click, and he's gone. I'm like, "What
That's
happened?"
it.
So, how many did you eat and what flavor?
So I get I got the Boston cream this time and the blackberry. There is
Sounds
so
delicious.
many. Now these are no bullshit too. They're about the size of a
Well,
calzone or something.
okay. When you have time on a weekend, you like driving up to get donuts at Essen House. Go right down there to the burn, and just look for the little bakeries on the side on the west side of the road as you're coming down 27. And there'll be a sign that says fried pies. And go in there and get you some Amish fried pies, and they got
Really?
about every flavor you. Oh yeah,
And that's where Shipshewana?
no burn right
In
down
Bern.
27 South Decatur.
Oh, good lord, that's way down there. And
Oh my God, no, it's not. It's
I
30-minute drive from your house instead of how far
I don't
is
like
it to Essen
driving
House?
very much.
Oh my God, says the truck driver. What a butthole.
By the way, I stand corrected. Stand corrected. We are making a correction. Dave was wrong for once. Okay,
For what?
we are.
He'll
booth
forget
10
about it tomorrow.
Yeah, we are booth 104, not 110. 104.
Oh, no shit, Dave.
Oh,
Really?
no. Get on him, Bill. Get on him.
Yeah. Everybody else forgot. I might as well too. Come on.
Yeah, at least we admitted that we had no freaking idea.
Well, we both took a stab at it, I guess.
Well, that's true.
I wasn't even gonna try because numbers, suck.
11 to
too,
5, it looks like Thursday, July 22nd. 11 to 5. July 21st will be 8:30 a.m. till ready to open at 1 o'clock. So these are us, and it says what here? Thursday noon refresh Coliseum. So yeah, you're right on the time, Steve, it looks like. So I was just glancing over the email to make sure we're good. So
Did you see the one where you said, I think you already told me that you contacted her because she said she had a square table for you and chairs.
yeah, and I said we didn't need anything.
Okay.
I already talked to Mike. He's going to be here Thursday to load
We're not
morning.
using the chairs.
We got our 4 black chairs. We
Okay.
also have the. Do you guys want the tall ones too? That we set
Yeah,
on.
man, that's
Sure.
when you're standing out by the aisle. That's
It helps. Yes,
right.
that's why we got them. So we'll
Well,
be
hey.
good. It's going to be a good show. We'll.
We hope to see everybody there.
Yep.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and all the good stuff.
Yeah,
Throw it
like
in
and
there, Bill.
subscribe. Email the show at 3ftpodcast.org. We're on all the socials, and you can comment directly on the website now that you know how to get there.
And old Ted, the Canuck, will try and get up with you, buddy. Maybe get an interview or something.
Yeah,
Or-
you know
or-
what? We need all the
Or
friends
if you're
we can
down
get.
in Fort Wayne that weekend for going through working or whatever, swing in there.
Swing in, and we'll show you special attention. See me winking?
Yeah. Most people don't need that
That
much
makes me a
special.
little nervous, Bill.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, wrong podcast. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, kids. We'll be back in, we'll be back in 2 weeks. Until then, I've been Bill.
And I've been Dave.
It'd be nice to maybe do a live show from the thing, but
Well, we
we'll
need
tape
internet
one.
for that. And
Yeah, we'll
and
tape
not-
one.
hey, thanks for stopping by. Have a wonderful week. Be safe.
Yep, we'll see you, kids.